It is always great chatting with my next guest, and he's got a really big fight coming up here. February 26th, UFC Fight Night, taking on Joel Alvarez. It is Arman Tsarukyan back here on the program. Arman, how are you, sir?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing very well, but I did not sign a new four-fight contract, man. I happened to catch that on social media. Congratulations. When did you
Thank
sign
you very
pen to
much.
paper? It's a pretty big deal.
Like a month ago, yeah, a month ago or a few weeks ago, and I didn't have like visa, but now I did, and I'm ready to fly to USA, and my camp is going good. I'm ready.
Yeah, it's good to hear. Before we talk about Alvarez, you were linked to a fight with Gregor Gillespie. I know that's a fight you wanted. Why didn't that fight end up happening?
Yeah, for sure. I wanted to fight with like I want to fight with like top 10 guys and top 5, because I'm ready to to have like I'm in top 15, and everyone is scary, because they don't want to fight with me. That's why Alvarez got fight with me because I think my manager said if uh, if Alvarez uh, don't fight with me, he he moved next division because he can't do weight. That's why maybe he took a fight with me.
That makes sense. Yeah, I was going to say, were you a little bit reluctant to fight Alvarez because he missed weight in his last fight? I know we got to make sure that he makes 155 this time.
But for me, it doesn't matter. It's his problem. Uh, I'm I'm gonna do 155 and that's it. And it's not my problem. It's his problem. Everything is gonna be good, and he will do weight, and me too, and we do this fight, and I think we show very good fight. And I didn't want to fight with him because he doesn't have like big name. That's why. But nobody want to fight. That's why I took that fight, and we'll see after this fight. I have to get like top 10 fighters.
No, I think everyone agrees with that. You've been doing quite well in the UFC. I don't know if you spoke to him or not, but I know you were training an American top team. And of course, Thiago Moises fought Alvarez in his last fight. Did you reach out to Thiago at all? Maybe just to, for strategy or anything like that?
I didn't spoke with him, but I didn't speak with him, but my coach and his coach, like same Parumpa, and he knows Alvarez very good. And this time, I don't have camp in ATT. I I stay in Russia, at my home, and I'm training here. But Parumpa said me what I need to do in this fight, and he came Vegas 2 weeks before with me, and we're gonna work a lot, and we know how we can win him, and
Okay.
yeah, and uh, we have to win him, and don't do mistakes like Moises.
Was the reason you didn't train an American top team this camp because of the visa issues? Was that why?
Yeah, because of visa, and uh, I should do in Russia visa. That's why I couldn't fly to USA.
Okay, that makes sense for sure. Who have you had a chance to work with back home in Russia? Who have you been training with?
I have my head coach, and his name Sergey, and he's very good coach, and we understand each other very good. And for me, it's very good train here. Because like I eat home food, clean food, and it's very good point too. And we'll see this fight show. How's how's was my camp in Russia.
Yes. What training partners have you had a chance to work with? Who are you training
You
with as far
know,
as training partners?
they don't have like big name. He's
Mhm.
like local fighters, but for me it's enough, you know. And
Mhm.
I don't do crazy sparrings, you know. I don't need like big names for sparring because I know everything what I should do. Like like I have every day like different sparring partners. I mean, like freestyle wrestlers, grapplers, and MMA fighter, boxers. You know, a lot of Russian champion. You know, professional boxer. And this fight gonna show how improved my boxing.
Is jumping in the snow part of your recovery? I saw that video on Instagram.
It's good, you know, like for recovery after hard trainings. And I posted and like Russian style, you know, snow, like cold water, and it's cool. And we every Sunday we go banya, like sauna, and we have like recovery there, Russian style, you know.
Yes, no, I know exactly what you mean. That's really great. When are you flying over to the U.S. for this fight? When are you going to be heading over?
Next Sunday,
Oh,
I'll
cool.
fly
Okay.
next Sunday, and like two weeks before my flight, I spoke with my coaches, and they said that's enough. Yeah, for sure, it's take 1 month and a half. But if you don't come, you should come 2 weeks before.
That's great. Yeah, gives you time to get
Yeah,
acclimatized, right? So you can get used to the time change, and I'm sure the climate as well,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. I think 2 weeks is enough for me. Just cut weight and do light trainings, and that's it.
I was going to ask you how is your weight right now? The fight's in a few weeks. You mentioned eating clean. I guess the weight's been good.
Yeah, this week I eat very clean, and every week I have a strict like diet. I'm gonna have like strict diet next week, and my weight, like I know kilo, you know, like one 82 kilo. I don't know how many pounds is it, but
Mhm.
like 82 kilo my weight now, and I hope next week my weight is gonna be like 79, 78, something like this.
Okay.
Um, yeah, my weight is okay. You know, I'm not big. I'm not like small. You know, and yeah, but I can do 145. A lot of guys ask me about 145, but I spoke with a lot of nutritionists, and they told me you can because you don't have a lot of fat. You know, that's fine.
Right. Yeah. That's good. Stay in the weight class where you don't have to cut as much weight. That
Yeah.
definitely makes sense.
And my weight lightweight division is the best. I think so. I mean to
Yeah.
become like star. You know.
Yeah. No, I'm with you there. How do you see the fight playing out on February 26th? What's your prediction for the fight?
I wanna show like um, grappling. You know, I do a lot of grappling here, and I wanna choke this guy.
Okay.
I hope I'll choke him, and yeah, I wanna choke. I don't know why, because last fight I knocked out, and this fight I'd like choke him.
Okay, I like that. I have to ask you about the title fight that's coming up on May 7th. Charles Oliveira and Justin Gaethje. Who do you see winning that fight for the lightweight title?
I don't know why, but I think Charles Oliveira will win, and
Okay.
because last fight showed like he's strong, you know, and
Mhm.
he's he improved his like striking, grappling, like freestyle wrestling, and he smashed very easy Poirier. But I thought Poirier can win him, you know, but he couldn't.
You mentioned it there. Obviously, you want to fight ranked guys. Does a win here, especially a finish, does that get you a notable opponent in the weight class? Do you think?
Yeah, for sure. Like minimum from top 10,
Mhm.
I'll get fight for sure. And you know, I don't rush. You know, I don't like nervous. You know, he's not ranked because now I'm very young. You know, I have a lot of time. But I'd like for sure I fight with top 10, top 5. But it is what it is, you know. Now I have a like unranked guy, and wherever, you know, my
Okay.
work just, you know, win, and that's it. And for sure, UFC gonna give me like big fights one day, and one day I became champion,
Love it.
become champion.
I know you're friends with Rafael Fiziev. He's fighting Rafael dos Anjos. Would you two ever fight each other, or is that something you would never do?
No, we are not, you know, too close. For sure, is if they told me after this fight you can have, I mean, like if like title shot or like in title shot, yeah, we can fight because, you know, it's like our job.
Yeah.
We have to fight, you know. And he's not my brother, you know, he's my friend. Just not, I mean, not like close friend, but he have good relationship, you know.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean there. My last question: I saw you doing some gaming. You had a gaming chair, and you were playing. What video game were you playing in that post on Instagram?
I play UFC.
Oh, do you? Okay, that's cool. Are you any
Yeah,
good at it?
I play. Yeah, I play UFC with my brother, and sometimes we have a bet with each other, you know,
Nice.
and like on push-ups, you know, like who lose like have to do push-ups, and yeah, but I don't have a lot of spare time. That's why, you know, I play very seldom, and I'm not gamer, you know.
Yeah. No,
I
no, I
like
know.
I like natural, you know, ride horse, ride buggy, quadro bike. I don't know, like, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Are you in the UFC game, or do you have to play a different character?
Not yet. I'm waiting. I don't know why, but I hope after this fight I'll get there.
Yeah. If EA Sports is out there, you got to get Arman in the game. He's an exciting fighter. We got to do something about that, right? We got to get you in there.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure. I'm gonna play by myself, you know.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Armin, thank you so much for doing this. I know it's the evening time over there. Just remind
Yeah,
people where they can find you on social media. And if you have any sponsors or anything you want to mention, I'll give you the last word.
yeah. Thank you very much, all guys who support me, and I'll show a very good fight, and just watch how I become champion.